Hey, welcome back to the Round Table Talk. This is your host C Money, and today we're talking about racist businesses and businesses who only cater to a certain type of people, who only cater to certain people. Before I went on break, I was telling you before we went on break, we was saying how that you don't see CVS pharmacies, you don't see Publixes in the urban black neighborhoods, and I don't know how true this is because I've never been to every state. I haven't been to every city in every state. But from where I sit at, you don't see too many. You don't see CVS or Publix and stuff like that in certain areas. And then I was talking about how the pizza companies, they were saying, like, one guy was telling me that the pizza company that they work for, I don't remember if it was Pizza Hut or Papa John's. And I was saying that they said, oh, we don't deliver past 6 o'clock. But I'm like, past 6 o'clock is when a lot of people, after 6 o'clock is when a lot of people, between 6 and 12 midnight is when a lot of people order their pizzas. And you want to sit up here and tell me y'all don't deliver past 6 o'clock? Don't nobody want to eat get pizza delivered at 4 or 5 o'clock in the afternoon. That's only if you at your job and you're getting pizza delivered to your office or something like that. But 6, 7 o'clock is when people predominantly stop ordering their pizza, because around 8 o'clock is when people like to eat their pizzas and stuff. People don't want to eat early, and I look at it as if some of these businesses, you got to stop and think: is they really doing this for themselves? Are they really doing it for security reasons, or is that their marketing scheme? Because look at CVS. See, like I was saying, CVS. You don't see a CVS in the hood. You don't see a CVS in the black urban areas. You see a CVS in the high class, Caucasian white people, what I'm saying, areas, just as well as Publix. And Publix got good quality food, and the majority of the people have to go outside of their neighborhoods and outside of their communities just to get to a Publix. If you want a birthday cake for somebody, it has been said that Publix birthday cakes are more better than Winn-Dixie's, and I'm not trying to badmouth Winn-Dixie, but because I bought Winn-Dixie products and they are good as well. But there, majority of people have told me that Publix brand products are better, and I'm like, okay. Now you got to go outside of your community, outside of your neighborhood, just to get to a Publix. Why can't there be a Publix within your neighborhood where you can go to within convenience? Right down the street from where I stay, there's a Winn-Dixie, there's a Church's, there's a Wendy's, there's a KFC and stuff like that. McDonald's, Burger King. They're within distance from where I stay at. And then there's a Walgreens. There's not a CVS within my distance. There's not a Publix within my distance. I have to go more than 2-3 miles just to get to a Publix. I have to go more than 2-3 miles because whenever there's a Publix, there's a CVS. And it's always there's a whatever there's a Publix, there's a CVS right by it. And I look at it as if wow. And they're in the high class suburban areas. They're in the rich areas. And I was talking about the little incident that happened to me at CVS when the man pat me down because I didn't go in there, and I came in there. I had on, like I said, I had on the Miami Heat jersey, and I looked like kind of like an African American male. I don't know if I can't say I looked at thuggish, but I looked like a regular man. I didn't have no business suit or nothing like that. And the man pat me down, and I felt like that he was being wrong. As a human being, doesn't have a right to pat somebody down. Long as I'm not stealing, then you shouldn't have a right to assume that I stole. And I told the man, I said, look, this is what I'm coming in here for, such and such and such. And he was like, okay, whatever, and let me be on my way. And I feel that a lot of these companies' marketing plans is racist. I don't believe that the companies are racist. I just believe that their marketing plans are racist because they feel, oh, we're not going to go into that. We're not going to go into Compton because that's the hood. We're not going to go into Brooklyn or Bed-Stuy or whatever because that's the hood. We're not going to go into Liberty City or Overtown because that's the black people area. We don't want to go over there. They feel, from what I'm thinking, that they feel they're not going to make money in the urban areas. But you are going to make money in the urban areas because a lot of urban people are the ones you need to cater to. If you have good quality stuff in your stores, why not go to the urban area? Yeah, McDonald's and Burger King and all of them, they're in the urban area. Because it used to be at one point, I used to always thought that Burger King was the black people's burger restaurant. But now it's McDonald's. McDonald's is the best because McDonald's now has free Wi-Fi in all of their areas, and then they have certain McDonald's have outlets where you can plug your stuff up to. It's coming down to it where a lot of these places are, just making it, more into the black community. I wish CVS would do the same thing. I wish Publix would do the same thing. Um, there are a lot of other races. If you know a lot of places that you can email me, if you know a lot of places that does these things that you see in, if just to put it, if you know a lot of places that are in suburban white people areas that you don't see in black people areas, email it to me or comment to me at the bottom of this page so I can let the people know. Because I see a lot of places that are in white people's suburban areas that look like, oh well, they're not in this area. Why they won't come to our area? Like I would say Quiznos. I'm not saying that they're racist. I'm not saying that their marketing scheme is racist. But what sub shop that is in the black people's neighborhoods that everybody go to? Subway. Quiznos is a sub shop. You don't see Quiznos in the urban black areas. I'm not putting Quiznos out there because Quiznos is like not really everybody loves Subway. Quiznos is one of those restaurants where just like I'm gonna give you another example. Sonic. Sonic is a nice Sonic is one of the best burger joints out there. And I've never ate at Sonic, and you know why I've never ate at Sonic? Because they're not in my area. Where I stand, you don't see Sonic in the urban black people areas. Sonic is in the areas where people mostly go in. Sonic is up there in areas because down here I don't see Sonics, I don't see Red Robins just as much. I don't see a lot of the places I don't see in my areas. I don't see them, and I'm looking at it and wow, I see commercials for all these companies and stuff like that. Why are they not in the urban black people areas, or why are they not in the areas? Period. And you look at it as if wow. No, a lot of these places, because what are their marketing scheme? A lot of these places, I know they're tourist attractions like Cracker Barrel and stuff like that. You only see them when you out on the road going like out of town or vacation and stuff. The Waffle House, the Cracker Barrel, and all that stuff. But I look at it as if, why are these people not marketing themselves and targeting themselves to urban areas? Because I know people in urban areas that go to these places and love to eat and love to shop at these places. I know people that love to go. They don't just think, oh, just because we're black and we live in an urban area, we only like to shop at Walgreens and Winn-Dixie, and we shop at Payless and Foot Locker, and we only shop at certain stores and stuff like that. Just because we live in the urban area, that doesn't mean we don't like CVS Pharmacy. That doesn't mean we don't like the quality of Publix food. That doesn't mean we don't like, Quizno sub. That doesn't mean that we don't like Cracker Barrel. That doesn't mean that we don't like, a lot of these, high class restaurants and stuff like that. That doesn't mean, we don't like these type of stuff. That just means we like that. That means that we like quality. That doesn't mean just because we live in a certain area that, you never know what a person likes unless you put it there. Market your scheme. And I think that a lot of companies should, hey, let's just put one store over here of our company and see how that works. If that works out good, then that lets you know that we need to start marketing a whole new brand. If you put a CVS Pharmacy in the urban areas, just one, and if you see progress within that CVS Pharmacy, I guarantee you that means that you need to target it and you need to put your marketing scheme into a whole nother different strategy. Don't just target the Caucasian, suburban areas. Targeted the urban areas as well. Targeted places. If you put Publix in the urban areas, I guarantee you your marketing scheme and your strategy will change. That means a lot of people look at Walmart. Walmart is building their stores in the urban areas now, and I guarantee you a lot of people say, oh, that Walmart is going to be something else. They're gonna tear up that Walmart. No, they're not going to tear it up. Walmart know what they're doing. Walmart is making their marketing plan where they're targeting a broad horizon. The urban people are going to appreciate that Walmart because where I stayed at, the only Walmart that's 24 hours was a Walmart way out west. And you got to go way out west. And there isn't a bus service that caters. There isn't a bus service that goes out to that Walmart. And now they're starting to build Walmarts in areas where it's more convenient for the urban people. And I appreciate it and I love it because Walmart know what they're doing. I wish CVS would do the same thing. I wish Publix would do the same thing. I wish a lot of these other companies that only targeted in suburban areas would do the same thing. Because I feel that you're not targeting you're not making money to fit your needs. You only think that, oh, the white people are gonna come in to these companies only because they're gonna do. And I don't, like I said, I don't believe these companies are racist. I just believe that these companies are just not marketing their urban strategies, meaning that they're not targeting their marketing scheme to a big, whole lot broad companies. And that's how I feel it. Just straight up, you're not targeting your companies to a big horizon, a big broad. You're not targeting your companies to what you feel fits best. You feel that your companies, oh, this and that to the companies, and you're just making your companies look bad on that scheme. Because, like I told you, with the incident that happened to me with the CVS incident, it took me a while before I can actually gain a trust to go back into CVS. You know, and I kind of like CVS now, but I still don't kind of like it because they're more, inconvenient for me in certain areas. But I feel basically you need to horizon your strategy, and I want to know, what do y'all feel? If you, as a person, do you know any company in your area that you feel are not targeting to y'all urban areas? Email me, roundtable00@yahoo.com. Also comment at the bottom of this show, because I'm going to also do a follow-up update story on this, because I know there's a lot of companies out there that doesn't target it into the urban areas. I know there are companies out there that only has their stores in different areas, in suburban areas or the white Caucasian areas, in certain areas. I know there are companies out there that you won't see in the ghetto or you won't see in the hood. And I just want to know who is doing it and why. And they need to stop, because they don't know that black people are the ones that are making the money, you know. And I just want this to be something where people got to know more about this. I thank y'all for watching this. This has been a topic that's been on my mind for a while, and I just had to get it out there. Please look out for an update status on this show. And like I said, email me roundtable00@yahoo.com. Also comment at the bottom of this page if you want to have questions and comments on this show, or if you have any comments or questions on previous shows, or if you want to have a topic discussed. Email me roundtable00@yahoo.com. This is the Roundtable Talk. I am your host, C Money. I thank y'all for watching me. God bless, and y'all have a nice day, and we are out.